All right. Hopefully everything's good. I see I have a pretty good stream level there for my mic. I'm just waiting for me to cut in here on my delay. All right. Okay, so it looks good. We got sound already. I always I always check that out. Every once in a while, if I get a little too crazy and start out just a little too fast. But hopefully, we'll get a couple of people popping in here. But I'm going to go over the theme a little bit, just talk about the theme. But hope everybody's good. Hope everybody is having a good Friday. I am a little in the kind of solemn, negative mood today. And what I'm trying to do is first of all, I'm not wearing black. I'm wearing a happy shirt. Happy colors, bright colors. And hopefully we can talk a little bit about just a massive amounts of just negativity going on. So much negative. I mean, we went from this really, really big high, probably around 2018, started to go up. And then the talk started about 2020, 2021, a little bit of distraction with COVID and stuff like that. But hope everybody's good. If you're catching this stream on the replay, thank you for hanging out. I think I'm going to stay with the strict hour-long limit today. And hopefully we can end with some positive stuff, Hopefully we can get this heavy weight down off of our shoulders and find something positive, because there's always something positive. I gotta grab my Logitune. This is actually kind of a nice little app. Let me show you really quick here. If you have a Logitech camera, there's a app called Logitune. Let me show you really quick. Alrighty, let's go to the display capture. All right. Ooh, there's something there. There's a little sneak preview of a drone right there. A little snap-tane action going on for you there. Hopefully we'll hit that little target there in just a little bit. But I'm going to move this puppy over right here. This is the Logitech app that goes with the Brio and the Logitech cameras. So while we're kind of getting going here, hopefully everybody's having a good Friday. I'm still waiting on people showing up. Maybe we can get a couple of people to pop in. It is kind of early. I'm usually on a little later than 4. But let me just show you this really quick here. So you've got the two cameras, either the two cameras that are connected and active. And if you go, so you go to your devices and it says, hey, so you click on the device. So I'm using the Brio. I'm still a huge fan of the Brio. I had somebody ask me about it last stream. So what this does is it allows you to change the zoom and use the focal length of your camera. So now you can go much closer than that. I mean, you can really zoom in. I mean, if you really wanted to, we can zoom in on the image so you can see, really zoom. And that's actually a pretty good zoom. I usually slightly zoom, and then I usually, when I'm on a live stream with Kai on Tuesday, I usually stay right about there where you get a little bit of the background. But this is Logitune. It's called Logitune. And you can do the same thing with the rear camera. So now there's the app. So I'm gonna switch over. Now you're just gonna see my camera. I don't know if I can, yeah, I can still adjust it, I believe. So yeah, we're going to look a little bit at Igor's response to that little fun little post. But let's go out of there and we'll go to the C930 camera. Okay, now you can see the C930 now, so you can see them both. So you can see that they're both active. And we can do this. We can do the same thing, but we don't get the steps. The other thing we can do is we can nudge the camera. See, we can nudge it around. Now we're looking at the C930 right here. Okay, and we can also zoom that one in. Ooh, see, that's pretty nice. This lens is not as good as the other lens, but that is the Logitune. Like I said, I don't put it all the way back. I just nudge it forward. Now you can do other things with the images. So we can go back to, so we can go out of there and leave that image right there. Go back to the Brio. And with the Brio, we can do image adjustments as well. So we can do, there's a bunch of different filters. No. Hey, we got a no there. 100% saying no right now. All right. That's our question up there. Too much negativity? Good. I'm hoping there's some people will. So there we go. There's our brightness. So we can brighten it. That's way too bright. So these filters are really sucky, but Blossom, which is just forest. Hey, Dennis, how you doing? Just talking a little camera. Hey, Kelso, how you doing? Film. Look at that. That's horrible. These are filters. Glaze and Mono B. I guess that'd be, to me, that looks like, like when you're in D-Log M or something like that. But so the natural color is the way to go. So anyway, those are filters. You can do different adjustments as well. You can use the autofocus, which I do not. I actually I set the focus. And then I don't think this low light compensation button does anything. I really don't notice it. It's supposed to help change things. I'm resting after remodeling the dang bathroom. Hey, Dennis, I a couple of years ago, I remodeled my whole house. And the actual parts that I did, besides just fret over all the rest of the work, was I did 3 of the bathrooms. I did all the small bathrooms. You might, if you're interested in my construction history, it's actually, can we go look and see if I can find here? I'm gonna search Dad Random Big Build. I don't know if you guys remember this. This is the Dad Random. This was the big build video. This is me building the no-fly zone. Does anybody remember that? That's a fun one. I love going back. So this is the construction phase of the no-fly zone. I think what I do is I show off the roof that I'm building at this point. I did do a giveaway too. I gave away that camera. But let me see here. This is fun because I'm walking around with the camera. There's the old duck. Yeah. Anyway, that was a fun build project. And the old 360 camera with my dog Steve. But yeah, it was fun. It was a good adventure. And there was a lot of stuff. Well, how much wood do I got left there? Yeah. Boy. Oh yeah, the next step was to frame out I had to frame out the front of I called it the Frankenwall. So the Frankenwall, let me get back over there. I'll just step through it. The Frankenwall, if you look at the wall, let me see if I can. If you look at that wall there, right there, okay, right there, you can see that wall's made out of different material. That actually is the front-facing piece of a shed that I basically cut off and then I filled it in, and I used the structure of the shed for, um, for a useful place. It's still a tool shed, but I moved the doors to the ends. So yeah, and there was my dream right there. There was the dream image. That was what the no fly zone was supposed to look like, with the bar chairs all the way across. I couldn't do the bar chairs because I didn't have enough room, and it actually worked out better the way we ended up doing it with the buffet. Even that, what do you mean was fun? It still is. uh, Now, guys, I've had a rough couple of weeks, so it has nothing to do with drones really. But in the as things were going on, other than that, um, the Mikey thing came up, and then we've been dealing with all the FAA changes, um, all of the Ken Heron episode. So it was just like one thing on the next thing on the next thing. It was just so much negative stuff. Um, and then kind of a slow. We've had a kind of a slow market, not really in the FPV world, but in the GPS world. There's been not a lot going on. Which to be quite honest, there really is not a lot of room for that to go. I actually can see I actually can see DJI moving more towards the FPV stuff, the action drones, the drones that can have certain flying characteristics, and then the camera becomes less important. So yeah, let me just walk through here really quick. Oh, this is the inside of them. I'm using the 360 camera, so that's the two doors on the front and the back. That's pretty much the way it is. I didn't really do a lot extra, and then I should have put more glass along that top. Even though the two windows are plenty, it just looks nicer, but it's so hot on that side. This can get, it can get quite steamy in there. So kind of fun. This is actually what it shows you what a 360 camera is, where how it best works. There's my header right there. Don't be messing with my framing, guys. I'm not the greatest framer in the world there. But there it is. That's the side of the no-fly zone. The other thing is that space behind there. I couldn't believe we actually stuccoed that thing, because that space back there is very narrow. A guy actually went back there and put stuck on, a little skinny kid. So, uh, oh yeah, yeah. You know what? Sometimes the speed of things, makes things even worse. And I think what Mike's been doing is he's just been letting it roll. He says, you know what? I'm going to use my last few days, to, you know, to have fun, because yeah, it was a fun project. And yeah, it's just fun to look back. It's fun to look back at the old project. But yeah, so you guys are saying no. It's 100% no. I like that. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I think the Ken Heron thing was. Let me get out of there. Let me get out of the. Let's get that. Let's get that on there. There we go. There we go. You can look at that. You guys can look at a drone right there. But yeah, oh, there's my old truck too. I'm looking at the old. I just noticed that my old truck is there. I missed that truck, that Chevy S10. That's a good pickup. But yeah, there's just been thing upon thing upon thing, And really, my point with the thumbnail, if you look at the thumbnail, is, I wonder if I can load that up so we can look at it. See if I can. Let me put up my live thumbnail here. Let me go over here, because the thumbnail is pretty meaningful. I mean, it actually is something that is that's definitely thought worthy and discussion worthy. Hold on here. Let me just, I'm going to open up there, my downloads, and there's my JPEG right there. I just want to open it up. All right, let's go back here. Okay, I just pulled the thumbnail out because that's kind of how I start all my streams. Okay, is I'm taking the AI and creating a thumbnail. So let's go back to the old screen capture. Right. So that is the idea for the stream today, and it was we can only dream. And if you look at that, that's an idealistic view of how a lot of us, when we get into drones, you know, that we would fly a drone and then maybe we could get one for our wife and we could go droning together, something like that. You need to check up on the Ken Aaron. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. He basically he was measuring how annoying a drone would be to people by flying them really close. So he was in a remote location. He'd fly close to somebody, and then he had somebody on a phone telling him what they're doing. So anyway, that's what it was about, and a lot of people got bent out of shape about that. So, yeah, thank God you don't watch politics. Hey, you know what, Jim? When I go to work, the best days I have at work and going home are days where I just put the radio on and I just listen to music, and I don't listen to I don't listen to a stream of some kind. And I got in the habit of listening to a lot of really negative stuff, and that stuff kind of builds on you, and it does not help things. So, yeah. Sup? Hey, how you doing? But yeah. Anyway, we just thinking, just talking a little philosophically today. This stream is, yeah. Obviously, Kai and I, we really cover a lot of ground when it comes to, with the FPV stuff. He's got some really neat things. I can't wait for you to see the project he just finished on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, you cannot miss Tech Tuesday because Kai is going to show you a work of art. He just finished another drone build, and it's a really good build. He shared it with me. I'm not gonna steal his thunder. But he was able to do something that a company that manufactures a version of it was not able to do. So you have trouble what? You have trouble putting a stake in the ground? Smash your hand. As to Bax, how you doing? Being in the stream? Kelso FPV in the house? Actually, just for the FPVers, you guys that, there's mixtures of us, when we look at drones. So just I'm saying, when we got into this drone thing, we were pretty stoked and positive. Everything was happy and joyful, and we were looking forward to things. And now it seems like we spend a lot of time waiting, we spend a lot of time speculating. We spend a lot of time dealing with new legislation and laws that come out about whether you can or you can't do something. We spend time arguing about it. I'm no better, but that gets a little bit old, when a new drone regulation pops out and everybody's got to talk about it. That's kind of like watching the news to me. So, yeah, should we give a green or a green? Should we give a blue wrench to As to Bax there? Should we give As to Bax a green? Should we? You guys tell me. Say yes or no. Thumbs up. Yes, As to Bax. We'll give him a blue how do you do? You tell me what I'm gonna do. You guys tell me what I should do today. All right. Let's do it. Hey, did you guys like that? I really appreciate that. That was a beautiful spot. To me, you know, it makes guys, it makes reviewing. I'm gonna shut this down right here. Get that down there. But you guys kind of get it. We were really, the ideal nature. Now, to be quite honest, none of us want to be doing this. Okay, I mean, it would be great, but it's very idealistic. All right. But you like the sun and the mountain, and it's all the positive, and everybody's smiling and happy. That's what it used to be like, and it could still be that way, maybe. I'm just waiting for the people to just stop doing stupid crap, and then you're like, well, you do stupid. No, I don't. I do stuff that's very calculated, and I do stuff very safe. I'm just going to tell you. If I don't feel good about it, I stick that drone on the ground or I fly home. So let me see if I can find here. Let me see if I can find the that last, just a little clip of that last one. I just so if you hadn't seen the my last video I put up with the Mini 4, I'm almost done with the Mini 4. I think I'm almost done with it. It's almost that time. Let's see, Mini 4 Pro. Let's see if my video pops up here in the. We can always see DM Productions. He can come up with a video about the most obscure, mundane thing, and it's the same video over and over again. But he does a good job. Let's see if I can find. I was just going to see if mine would show up here. It was doing pretty good. Usually they show up in the feed pretty quick. Is it worth buying? Of course, the Mini SE is worth buying. All right, I got to go to my video. I always try to see if it comes up in the feed. There we go. So there we go. So here's the video here. No sound. Let's get this. Got to let the ad play, of course. But actually, it starts in a really good place. Oops, that's not the start. That's actually not a bad place. All right, we got to listen to one more ad, guys. There's so many ads, so little time. There we go. So this is where I kind of start out, where I'm adjusting the exposure, going from light to dark. Look at that. Isn't that, oh, here, let me get the narcissistic part down here. Let me just go to that scene there. There we go. Here's the scene in the video. I mean, guys, a person made a comment on this specific part of the flight, and they said, you know what? If I flew a Potenzic Atom up that hill, it would look amazing. It probably, but guys, this is so clear. I mean, it is so spot on. And people that are fighting now, the Mini 3 can do this too. The Mini 3 footage is very good too. But yeah, that is just that's just amazing. You look at the different angles that we got, and look at that. You get that depth, and then we got the clouds. Yeah, I've really in and now it's the ground is still pretty wet. In the summer, it tends to make everything kind of blend in more. But right now, everything has vibrant colors. So that's why the cold months are perfect for flying in this area. Now, this area here is Kanab, Utah. So if you wanted to know where that exactly is, find yourself a map and go to Kanab, Kanab. And that's the location. That's the geolocation. I guess I could show you that. Let's, guys, we got that's what we got a computer for here. So this is the location. So I'm going to type it in. I just don't want everybody going there and messing up my flight, my flight locations. So this is the location right here. So there's Kanab right there. If you buzz in, oh boy, where it's way out. way out in the, but it's in a trail. It's in a trail area. So it's basically public land right there. So we got dinosaur tracks. There's a lot of cool things around there. It's a really good. This is actually a very famous area here. You want to see something really cool? Let me see if I can find coral pinks for you guys. Right here. So this is an area that's called. It's not coral pink in this image, but this is actually sand dunes. There, look at that. And then you got this mountain, but that's just gorgeous. There's usually there's photographs connected to that, to coral pink. Let me see if I can get you. There's the images right there. So that's coral pinks right there. That is definitely a place first worth seeing. Right there. So you want to see amazing spot. Now I've never flown a drone there. It takes a little bit to drive over there, and there's no easy way to get there. So it's just one of those places you got it. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at that image right there. Very, very cool. See, that's what people do there. They'll get their trucks out and just buzz away. But very cool. So you want a great place to visit, and you want to come to Utah, right there. Coral pinks. But that's all that stuff out there is just gorgeous. So anyway, let's see what you guys are chatting about here. You're saying, should we? Let's see. Follow me. Let's see. Sorry, I'm going to run to Taco Bell. See you, Dennis. Who is he? Nope. Nobody wants you to, as to Bax, nobody wants you to be blue. Oh man. Yep. There we go. That's coral pink AT. Yeah, they do ATVs there. They do all kinds of stuff there. But yeah, it's very photographed. This is what most people do there, right there. They get out in their little ATVs and it's funny to see that people's vacation pictures. But yeah, it's well photographed. Yeah, they got a facility out there, so you got a bathroom. Look at that. There's a Rivian truck, an electric truck. Guys, there's nowhere to charge that out there. I'm just telling you. Hey, Kelso, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Kelso, you've been pretty good, man. You know what I haven't done? I'm waiting. I gotta wait for us to get a few more people on the stream, but I gotta gift some memberships. Got to gift, but this is that location, so I just wanted you guys to see the whole enchilada. But that's a really cool spot there. But there's a ton more. I mean, you literally, and this, it's like Peekaboo or Red Canyon, Slot Canyon, Moki Cave. I mean, it's just one thing after next. Um, Belly of the Dragon trailhead. Every one of these trailheads. So this, if you know, most people will stay in this town here, and then they'll drive around the area. You could literally just hike this whole area, and right now is the time to do it while it's still cool. Um, but Peekaboo, Slot Canyon. Everybody likes Peekaboo. Get some pictures of Peekaboo there. That's a Slot Canyon right there. So you've got the sand out there. Ooh, we got the wedding pics out there. But yep. So yeah, it's a great area. You can't go wrong. You definitely can't go wrong in that little deal. So you guys think that so you guys are thinking that it's not so negative, that there's a lot of positivity. What I need to do is maybe do some printing. I thought this winter I was going to do some 3D printing, and I didn't get around to doing much. I ended up just doing more drone stuff and just finding more things to do, in the drone world. Once again, much appreciated, Kelso. Yeah, so that's really, really cool place. And you can't, if you have not watched my Ultimate Mini 4 Pro video, okay, if you have not watched this, you need to definitely just I think I thought ooh man, I'm getting prints things being printed here. But I'm just going to skip through it. You can just, a lot of red rock, a lot of green, but lots of contrast. To me, this is one of the best shots. Let me go out to the very end of this one. Check that out. Okay, so I'm at the very end. Look at that area you can see. I mean, it's just such a really awesome spot to get a lot of depth. You can focus on something close and have a really cool backdrop. And that's what really makes the thing that makes really good drone footage is depth of field, getting multiple layers. So if you're if you're one of those people that, I mean, you could fly FPV here without problem. I could easily reach that FPV. It's not that far. It's no further than what I cover in flying along the cliff, or even flying out to the T-bone that I fly to. So, oh man, I gotta get the phone here. Hold on. I gotta. All right. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving for the weekend. And oh, I didn't even use I needed to use my hold screen. I need to use that one more often. I forgot all about that. Yeah, my wife was trying to remind me that I had to go load tools in my truck. This weekend. I'm going to do some projects at my kid's house. So I'm going to go take a couple days and knock out some projects. So that's why I'm kind of looking at the construction stuff today. I've actually flown. I flew my Mavic 3 there when I first got it. My original Mavic 3 Classic, not the Classic, the original Mavic 3. With the two cameras, with the wide angle and the micro four thirds. But yeah, look at the depth. See, and I'm always telling people are saying, what makes images unique, and what makes the images unique is contrast and depth. I mean, look at that. I mean, that you can't get any more contrast and depth than that. That is just spectacular. Make it bigger for you guys to see there. I mean, look at that. And most people, guys, when we were flying like the big drones, we were flying the original Mavic Pro and the Mavic 2 and the Mavic 2 Zoom and the Mavic, Mavic 2 Pro. Those are the images that we were getting. Now we're getting it with a Mini. We are getting these images with a freaking mini drone, which is nuts. All right, you guys want to see this? You want me to show you that Snaptane thing? All right. Okay, let's look at it really quick. I do have video put together for it. I did do a review. I just don't have time to do it. I started working on it. I just been kind of bummed out, and I get to my editor, and I'm like, I don't want to do anything. I don't feel like it, and these companies are just gonna have to wait. I mean, it's not even on Amazon, so if it was on Amazon, I would tell you what drone is like it. Let's look at it really quick. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of this thing, and I'm going to give you my true feelings about it, because I've flown it enough to know, guys, I can fly a drone and just like you know, in 10 minutes, I'll tell you what's good about it and what's not good about it. And it doesn't take long. So let's go here. All right. So this one here, let's go around, just turn here. This one here is a Snaptane. This is, by the way, this is not supposed to be a review on this. I'm just showing it to you because I have it sitting here and it's in the box. Okay. Snaptane is usually these you can get like at Walmart. This one came from Snaptane. They do have a website, but you definitely need to get, you know, check prices. A couple of things on this one I'll tell you right away. First of all, it has this. You're going to see this controller more and more. This is the N2 copy. I call it the N2, the DJI N2 copy. So let me just go up here and get my. I do have. This is an N1 or an N1 copy, but this is the N1 right here, and you can see that they basically made a copy of that. Even as much as putting the sticks away. I keep this because I'm actually thinking about getting a Mini 3 sometime, or a Mini 2. This is an N1, so this will fly a Mini 2. And if the Mini 2 prices get any, right now they're low as heck, but I'd like to just have a Mini 2 sitting around, kind of like the way I've got the Spark, where it's just one I'm going to put in a box and just look at it and bring out every once in a while. When they get so cheap that, you know, it's not really worth selling. But yeah, so I copied this. Now you can see that I added the tablet holder. I really like this specific tablet holder. So if you've never seen this one before, see, it flips up like that, and then it has a short one for the smaller tablets. For the mini tablet, you put it in here. For the larger tablets, you put it here. So it's got those two right there. So it's really, really well done, and it leaves the antenna kind of without being messed around with. So, but yeah, I bought this for like $40, guys. I literally did. It was like so cheap. So yeah, so I said, I might as well have one around, because if I find the drone, because a lot of people will sell drone only, I'll just put the drone with this, you know. But so anyway, let's look at this. Let's look at this controller just so you can see the comparison. Here, let me just take this out of the box here, guys. This is a. What would I pay for this? Oh man, no more than $150. I think $150 is pushing it, but it is good in a lot of ways. It does have a really good app. The app, I tried all the functions in the app, and they all worked. So to me, that's a good step forward. But this is another sub 250. It feels pretty good, just a sub 250. It's a lot like the Potensic and the Ruco. They're all pretty much the same pieces. They're probably the same parts. The camera's half decent. There's no electronic stabilization. So same props though. You can see that it's got the same props. I did crash this one too, by the way. I ran it into a tree. I was doing a waypoint mode, waypoints, and yeah, you don't trust the map. And I got really close to a tree, and it found one of the edges of the branches. So, but yeah, so this is this. There's no sensors on the bottom, none. This does look like that kind of looks like an optical sensor right there, or I don't know. But I don't think I took the card out of here. I got to get the video card out of here, because there's video in there. I don't remember taking it out, so I probably should take that out. I actually might need to fly it again. But the one thing I didn't like is this did get 20 minutes of flight time. So 20 minutes, pretty dang close. And it comes with one battery. Here's the lookalike controller. So there's the lookalike controller. You can see you've got the sticks down there. It does work. All the functions on it work, and all of the readings, all of the display items are actually pretty good. I do not like that all of these drones have the camera tilt on the right side. I like the camera tilt on the left side. It's just what I think. It's because that's the way the DJI drones are set up. But this one does have a zoom. So this one is a zoom and that one is a camera tilt. So it does work. Okay. It does work. You've got this is the return to home button right here. And then you've got the camera and video, remote camera and video. And then the speed button. This thing has 3 speeds. But it does hold a full-size phone. It does. This is on the N1 is metal. This one's plastic, but it does hold the phone in nice and solid. What else does it have on here? It has an emergency stop button, power button, but yeah, it has a lot of the functions. Okay, so what do you get for, and I think this is a 2S battery as well. So all of these are 2S, and this battery is a heck of a lot like the other. I bet you this is interchangeable with the other drones that it's almost exactly the same. They have you can see they've got a smart function there. You can see it's the battery. There's still a lot of power in there from my last flight. So I need to charge that up. I should probably charge it up right now. I'm going to do that. But yeah, so that's the Snaptane. Now, what can I say about that? What can I tell you about it as far as the fun factor? I would say it is. You're not going to get. You could probably get usable pictures. Okay, you could probably get usable pictures from it. They're not too bad, but all of the cheap drones, every single one of them, without any exception, including the Potensic Atom, all of them have really suspect cameras. I actually, if you want a video you need to watch is Captain Drone's review of the Fimi X8 Pro. Watch that video and look at his camera footage and tell me that it's over sharpened and the colors are off. Every single one of these toy drones has the same problem. The videos are over sharpened and the 4K is just not right. They use sharpening to make it look like it has depth. So, but remember that you're paying $150, okay? But with some of them you're paying more. Like with that with the Fimi, you're paying dang near 800 bones for that thing. And quit being negative about those cheap drones. I'm actually telling you, I'm going down the list of the truth of that drone. I'm not telling you not to buy it. I'm not telling you that it's not it flies great. All of these new inexpensive drones. Now this one also does not have an OTG cable. So there is no link from the controller to your phone, and that automatically tells you that the range is going to be limited to about 500 feet. Okay. So if there's no OTG cable, you've got maybe 500 feet, maybe 600, say 1,000, but you ain't going to get that. Okay. The other thing without the OTG cable is the video transmission is good. I mean, coming from the 5G Wi-Fi, but remember, the Wi-Fi is only as good as your phone is. So, and so anyway, it flies good. It's got some good build quality, but the price tag that's on the Potensic site, a little bit high, I would say. I think it's around 250. I would take $100 off that. And uh, if I were to recommend a price versus features, and I would say $100 and you're probably in. But you're going to pay more than that because these companies will ask more. They've got more into it. So I'd say there's $100 drone. They'll probably ask you 150 for it. I have no idea what the price is on this one, but I know that on their regular site it's high. But it's good though. It is good. It flies well, and the app works great. One of the app features that I did use with this one was I used the follow function, where you basically draw draw around the image. So you're looking at yourself from the ground. The biggest problem is moving the camera around because it's so janky, the camera controls. The moving the gimbal there, it's really like fast, hard to dial in. All right, you can hear me now. How long did I do that? No sound, no sound. Yeah, guys, if you touch this mic in the wrong spot, it's got a touch control. It's kind of annoying. The mic works good, but yeah, sorry about that. I was looking at the feed by the mic, so audio here. I hear him. You got to speak louder. Asbax, I'm going to moderate you right there for that. You deserve moderation status because that was Ebor Possum's got the mic freaking. All right, we are going to add a standard moderation to Asbax, and we are going to gift out some. We're gonna guys. We need to know. Wow, 73% no, huh? On that question. 73%. You actually would pay for it? I would. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say what I would do. I wouldn't pull a Ken Heron. I wouldn't go and hit it with a hammer. The mic is on now, Kai. It just took time for you guys to get through. Now I forgot my point. I forgot my point now. Oh, yeah. But it's working now. I was going to gift out some. I was going to gift out some memberships. I didn't do a membership on this last one. I'm actually going to start creating videos and behind a membership wall, but they're not going to be like that one. That the video this one. Here, let me go. It's like this one here. I would never put that behind a membership wall. No way. That one's just too cool. People got to see that. That's just beautiful. So you can't put that kind of shot behind a paywall. The Countering CCP Drone Act is back again. Yeah. So, yeah, negativity. And I mean, it's like, okay, you can't fly drones over 250 grams. You can't fly drones at night. You can't fly drones over people. You can't fly drones that are Chinese. You can't fly, just keep telling me what I can't do. How can I not have audio? I should have audio. Jim, we've got audio. We've got audio. We better have audio. Audio-os. All right, we're gonna do a quick gifting. We're gonna do a quick gifting of the stickers. Here we go. Here we go. We are gifting out five memberships. Here they come. There they go. Gifted 5 random cert gifts. There you guys go. There you are. Edwin Sparks has got a gift. Good times. Gifted a membership. Guys, this is completely random. That's why it's called. That's why I'm called Dad Random. It's the time. It's the part you were welcome. You were excited to have happen. You guys were all You were all waiting for the gifting of the memberships. Once a month, we can give out 5. So, Kai's like, wait a second. Where's my membership? Asbex just became a sponsor. Yeah. Good Times just became a sponsor. Edwin Sparks, Fly Zone. He's like, wait a second. Night Train. There you go. But what do you guys think? Okay, we're gonna end it right here. But what do you guys think about the whole Mikey thing? I don't even want to talk about it. It's so negative, and I'm wearing bright colors, cheery, because you got a membership and you got a membership. You are the first. And if I do put that behind a paywall in that video there, it will be under about a 20-hour paywall. Not really a paywall, because it'll eventually be. I will not leave stuff behind an iron door. I'll think of something though. It's just kind of fun. YouTube lets me do it, so I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, Mikey did bring it on himself. He's a little eccentric. I think he's definitely guilty of being eccentric, and he just doesn't stop. He's like, I live in my mom's house. I don't have nothing. You're going to take nothing away from somebody. You know, that's sad. To me, I look at it as kind of sad. I just, you know, it'll be negotiated down probably. And if he can't come up with something, he's gonna have to spend a little bit of time, which is pretty sad. Free food, free lodging. Yeah, it was just sarcasm. Yeah, the problem is, yeah, they might take that away, and that, yeah, he won't be. He'll basically be, you know, that, yeah, prevented from doing any flying at all. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you can't really. Yeah, you got to have somebody to help you negotiate too. So, but thank you, Kelso. Really appreciate that. Kelso is the happy donator of 2 bones. 2 bones is wonderful. Alrighty, guys. It is 1:02, 1 hour and 2 minutes into the stream, and yeah, not a lot of like. You're not gonna get a lot of energy out of me today. I just don't have any energy. Like I said, that's why I'm wearing nice bright colors. I'm wearing the opposite of what I feel. Yeah, if he gets caught, but they have to be looking for it. They have to have literally somebody looking for him. And I can imagine in Philadelphia, they got a lot of crime. So looking for a guy with a controller is probably not high on their list, but he won't be able to post anything. They'll just, unless they, that's what they do. You guys can fly through the men's washroom at Walmart. Oh, yeah, that would be a fun one, huh? Right by the stalls. We'll see everybody's pants down on their feet there. Uh, at one time, I'd think that would be pretty funny. Guys, I'm still nowhere near. Um, I'm still nowhere near the place I want to be. Um, with with the the Cinewoop. There's at least the Pavo 25 frame for Kai to look at. He thinks that's the one to get. If you're going to get the Pavo 25. So I keep looking at the 25s. There's not very many to look at, so almost everything's 20. But that's what I'm going to leave you on, man. That's what I'm going to leave you with today. Like I said, not a lot of energy. Just not a lot of energy today. And so Kai, did you say no up there or yes? The Pavo 20 is awesome. So it's 2S. Kai says it's 2S. Yeah, the Pavo 20 in the 03 version probably is what I'm guessing. The Pavo 20 in 03 is that's Cineon. There's the Pavo 20 right there. There it is. You just put then you just buy the 03 unit separately. I think you get this. Yeah, this comes with the PNP ELRS, so it's built in, and then bam. So it's 200. There'll be $340 when it's all said and done. 340, and then you got to buy a couple 2S batteries. So, alrighty, guys. I am out of energy. Like I said, it's been a long day. Didn't do much work today, but it was a long exhausting no work day. Mentally exhausting. So, oh, it's 3S. The Pavo 20 is 3S? Ooh. What mode? Okay, maybe that is the one that I was looking at for, because you can fly 3S. But if you do put 3, what's that? The Pavo, it's still heavy. You get into that weight issue, but you do have a little bit more spunky motors. Heli Direct. Yeah, I'll have to look for, did I put the Pavo 20 in my, I always look at Pyrodrone, because Pyrodrone is where I put all, that's the cart that I use. I think everybody buys up the LRS versions. Yeah, it's not in there. Nope. So, but happy model. All right, guys, we're getting out of here because I'm going down the rabbit hole. I did like the Dark Star, how it flew too. The Dark Star 20, but it's 2S. And then the Flylens 85 is supposed to be the shiz. And product details. I just want to look really quick. But yeah. All right, guys. It's cold and windy, yeah. It's not cold and windy here. It's pretty nice. We got really nice weather right now. We got really nice weather. Very nice. But thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I know I'm not a bundle of energy, but drones used to be a place I used to escape. And now it's kind of a place sometimes that I want to escape from. You know? A lot of you guys think, oh, they send you a drone, that's cool. But then you get the pressure. I've got to say something about this. I've got to put up a video. I've got to enjoy it. And sometimes it's hard to fake. Yep. But yeah, everybody have a good one. Guys, it was not epic today. It was not. It was definitely not epic. Thank you, though. I really appreciate you saying how epic it was. I would say it was definitely maybe 2 Steves. Okay. At the most, maybe 2 Steves. So, yeah, if you guys did get a drone in the mail, then you freaking have a great day. Go out there and fly that sucker. Get your toys up. You should. EBR, I saw your last video, man. You're an absolute magician. If you have not watched EBR FPV, he is a magician with an analog quad. So watch his stream. Click on him and visit right now. Later. I am out of here. Bye.